Well, hello. This is a short review of a lovely little guitar that I've had for about 4 years, I think. It's a Takamine, or Takamine, and it's the CP3NYK model. That's a Parlour sized guitar. It's unlike most Parlour guitars, this one doesn't have a slotted headstock. It's got the solid headstock with rather nice tuners, which are Takamine's own name on them, but they're very similar to the Goto and the Shala type tuners. It has a cedar top with a matte finish or a silk finish, and the back and sides are made from koa, which is as you can see, lovely reddish colour, and it has a beautiful tone. It's got nice binding, sort of a cream coloured binding around the edges, and rosewood bridge and a rosewood fingerboard. The frets are kind of medium frets, not the narrow sort. It has a built-in preamp, and there's a control unit on the top here. I'll give you a close-up of that in a moment. So I've been delighted with this little guitar. I do have several considerably more expensive guitars. This one I think is currently selling around about £1,400, £1,300, somewhere in that sort of region. It has a lovely tone, surprisingly loud for the small size, and I'll give you some demos of that. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the built-in preamp on this guitar. So the controls are here, and as you can see, you've got sliders for various things, a battery compartment at the top, there's a built-in tuner, and we have controls for the various frequencies, basically a low, mid, a high and a volume, as you will see there. And it comes out through the M-pin jack in the usual manner. So this is going straight into GarageBand on my computer. The vocal mic I'm using is going straight into the camera, but I'll patch in recorded sounds. So lovely rich sound from the built-in preamp. And the controls have quite a lot of effect. So the bass coming right down and right up. And similarly with the mids, down, up, and the treble, down, up, has quite a high output, and I've found that for most systems there is no problem at all using the built-in preamp. You don't have any issues with low output from any PA systems. It has got a slightly piezo sound because obviously it's an underbridge, under-saddle built-in piezo pickup. But it's quite a nice, rich sound. What I didn't mention, should have mentioned at the beginning really, is of course this is in typical Parlour style. It's 12 frets to the neck rather than 14 as in most acoustic guitars. This is a standard thing with Parlour style guitars. This is the Takamine CP3NYK model. The NYK refers to New Yorker. It's based on the Martin New Yorker, which is a Parlour-sized body, similar to this. It's quite a light guitar. It's very comfortable to play. Sits on your knee, and if you're a smaller person, you haven't got too far to reach because everything's a little bit further this way. And in typical Parlour style, because it's 12 frets to the neck, the bridge is a little bit further that way, and I think that helps to give it a really good volume. Because it's right in the middle of the main soundboard, so it's vibrating away, and it does actually punch out quite a volume, especially if you use a thumb pick. You can The strings I'm using are Diodario nickel bronze, and they're quite nice strings. These aren't that new. They're probably 2 months old, I would think, with a fair bit of play. So, but it still has quite a crisp sound. Well, I hope this has been of some interest. If you're looking at a Parlour guitar, something like this, I would thoroughly recommend one of these. Lovely little guitar. I've been very pleased with it. I have no intention of getting rid of it. Thank you. This is Laurie Brett. I hope you found this of some use. Bye for now.